The R3 has 128 programs, all organized by category, but they're all user location, so I can write any sound I like to any location. An R3 program consists of 2 completely voiced timbres, each with 2 insert effects and a 5th master. Each timbre can have separate arpeggiation, and each timbre can have 4 separate parameters brought to the real-time knobs for immediate sound editing, and the scribble pads show the parameter names. The R3 modeling nails all your classical synth waveforms, classic sawtooth wave, classical square wave, your classic sine wave, complete with portamento, the glide from one note to the other, a very aggressive type of mini-mogish sound. The R3 can do very aggressive basses, because just like the Radius, it shares the Oasis multi-mode filter, where you can actually do composite blends of 2 filter types at once. The R3 is not only good for analog modeling, it also models FM synthesis. We call it VPM, variable phase modulation, but it gives you those awesome, deep, nasty basses that everybody's always looking for. There's lots of motion in an R3 program, even when I turn the arpeggiator off, because I have the ability to twist the knob and have it memorize that knob twist. We call that a modulation sequence. There are 30 effect algorithms to choose from in the R3, which I can run 5 at a time. One of my favorites is the grain shifter, so I'm going to gradually apply this grain shifter to some analog drums. You hear just how evil and nasty it gets those drums to sound. I can also use the grain shifter on the audio input. That's the grain shifter. The microphone is included, and it's also there to use the 16-channel vocoder, which is identical to the vocoder inside the Radius. One of its coolest features is the ability to record formant motion recording. 7.5-second phrases can be recorded into the vocoder. Silence now, you notebook rhymes that you were riddled all the times you tried to learn and taught instead. So the R3 can memorize 16 of those phrases at once. USB is on the back so that the R3 can communicate with the computer editor librarian, which is included, which looks like this. This is the graphic representation of the librarian. Lets you edit the sounds as well as send those formant phrases back and forth. So thanks for listening, and I'll close with another one of my favorite sounds from the R3.